gonna waste a lot of time just because I'm very tired and I just want to watch the stream. I'm gonna try to do as minimal talking as I can, and I may or may not end up going mute during several parts of it, so VOD watchers, I hope you understand. It is like 10 o'clock at night, and I just got off of work a couple hours ago. The internet was down yesterday, so I didn't get to stream yesterday. I'm streaming today. We're watching the Star Rail live stream, and let's go. Make sure it is high quality.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
The what? Oh.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
So come, dear.
Oh.
Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. The Evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams.
Oh, the music.
Until we meet again, everyone.
Wait, right there, while I play. Sorry.
Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun, destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a pleasure to be back for the version 3.6 Back to Earth and Evernight special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert. We also have the honor of inviting 3 passengers of the Astral Express to spend some precious time with us today. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on the special program. I'm Himiko, the navigator of the Astral Express.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Hung, the Express's guard.
Long time no see, dear viewers. I am Sunday.
I'm very happy to see you all again. It's always nice to meet old acquaintances.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us. You're still as lively as always.
It feels like we've only met yesterday. I can't believe it's already been so long.
Reuniting with old friends is like a bird returning to its nest. It's good to see that you're doing well, Mr. Albert.
To be perfectly honest, I've been really looking forward to seeing you all again. It's like having a family reunion.
Mr. Albert is welcome to come visit the Express more often. I've even gotten some inspiration from Amphorius for a new style of coffee.
Well, I'll definitely visit if I have time. But let's first get to today's main topic. In the previous version story, the Trailblazer took on the role of the Deliverer, bringing new hope to Amphorius' deadlock. With the combined efforts of our companions, both inside and outside Amphorius, this world has completed its final flame chase journey according to our will.
We also forced Lygus to compromise with us. Without that genius's constant meddling and obstructions, we have an even greater chance of defeating Iron Tomb.
Miss March, or should I say Miss Evernight, provided critical assistance on this front.
Definitely. She helped the Trailblazer break free from the Exomyth and return to Amphorius, and she also handed over the core flame of world bearing to us.
Mm-hmm. Even though she looks quite different, I still believe that March is on our side.
But it feels like Evernight has a dangerous aura about her. What exactly happened to March?
Yeah, those jellyfish floating around here don't look like they should be messed with.
The situation in Amphorius is changing rapidly. Based on what Miss Evernight said, it seems she also has her own ideas about Era Nova.
Mr. Sunday is quite perceptive. In the version 3.6 story, Evernight will attempt to save Amphorius by implementing her own idea of Era Nova.
Her own idea? Would it deviate from the plans we made with the Chrysosaurs?
I feel like that's a really bad idea.
Even though Evernight has good intentions and won't harm the Trailblazer, her plans do indeed clash with our current concept of deliverance.
This is either a really,
So
really
Evernight ends up
genius idea
interfering with the
or
Trailblazer's
really,
plans
really
through
fucking bad.
certain means.
Time is running out. There's no more room for hesitation, Miss Himiko. I wish to return to Amphorius.
But you've only been back for such a short time, and it's too risky with all the dangers Amphorius has shown.
Any risk is worth it as long as we can bring back the Trailblazer in March and reunite all the Express crew. You would do the same in my place.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Since Amphorius is a world enveloped in Memoria, there must also be something I can assist with.
You would know something about
Miss
that,
Himiko,
wouldn't you, Weather
I will
Boy?
do everything I can to help them return safely. I also believe that Miss Black Swan will make the same choice.
You kids, promise me that you'll take care of yourselves, all right?
I will.
Of course.
Is Sunday coming to save us? Is he gonna come?
The Astral Express family must be brought back together.
Please.
However, due to the time dilation inside Amphorius, Don Hung may see some serious changes once he's back on Amphorius.
Is this the sacred tree in the Grove of Epiphany?
What the fuck?
Why are all its leaves dyed gold?
Oh, fuck.
Only a few grains of sand have fallen through the hourglass, but already so many years have passed. There is something melancholic about it.
There also seems to be a few strange creatures here.
These are actually twisted monsters when the Garden of Recollection's mimetic life forms merge with the Destruction's golden blood. They're preventing Don Hung and the Trailblazer from reuniting. In order to make our journey go more smoothly, I'll present some intel here about the head of these monsters. The I-Core Memo Sprite, Judge of Oblivion. This monster's specialty is that it can target a single ally character and launch multiple single-target attacks. If the target of the Judge of Oblivion's attack is protected by a shield, the Judge's toughness will be reduced after the attack.
Ugly. What the
Looks like you'd ideally want a character in your team that provides shields when fighting this monster.
Exactly. In addition, before the Judge of Oblivion uses its ultimate, we have to manually select an ally character to take the most damage.
Oh, I see.
Also, in the version 3.6 story, we will head into and explore the great tomb of a nameless titan.
Nameless? Is there a 13th titan outside the 12 we know?
This is the deepest ruin in Amphorius. After it is stripped of its mythical embellishments, the colossal storage matrices flicker incessantly, recording an unknown past.
Oh? An unknown past?
We learned previously in the story how the two paths of erudition and destruction have influenced Amphorius. This world is less a place where paths intersect, and more a place where paths battle to the death. And now the path of remembrance entanglement with Amphorius' millions of epochs will also be brought to light. I'll let you in on a little secret. Perhaps it all has something to do with a certain pink companion? Okay, now let's take a short break. So we'll resume when we're back.
Man. Here's the code. Let me move out the way. Here's the code. Get the code. Get the code. I'm gonna skip through it, but get the code. Get the code. Okay, let's go. Dude, holy shit, she's so majestic. Look at her. This is the March 7th I asked for. Hell yeah.
All right. So March was drawn into Amphorius for some unknown reason, but she also transformed into Evernight? What's the relationship between the two of them?
Well, according to what Evernight herself said, Evernight symbolizes March 7th's forgotten past, and she's existed up to this point in order to protect March 7th's future. We learned from the 3.4 storyline that March 7th, who appeared to be encased in ice on the Express, actually entered Amphorius before we did. Evernight only shows up when March 7th's life is in grave danger,
So
which
like,
means
she's
March 7th
literally a
must have
guardian
encountered
angel
serious trouble
March
during her
7th,
time
dude.
adventuring alone.
Grave danger.
I wonder if she's gonna show up in other places. Like,
She
outside of
symbolizes
Amphorius.
the forgotten past. That means Evernight's formidable powers could also originate from March's unknown past.
Mm-hmm. Don Hung and the Trailblazer aren't the only ones on the Express hiding mysterious powers. Of course, March 7th has always been the most precious thing to Evernight, and the one she'll give everything to protect. So even though her intentions are good, Evernight is willing to do whatever it takes to protect March 7th and make March's wishes come true, regardless of the collateral damage. You've got to be careful around her.
Actually, there was something in version 3.5 that I've been thinking about this whole time. Those memo keepers from the Garden of Recollection who tried to trick the Trailblazer seemed very afraid of Evernight. The memo keepers left as quickly as possible when she appeared. Is there some connection between Evernight and the Remembrance?
No, no
No,
shit.
we can't reveal any specifics right now. But the Remembrance is not a unified faction. Different
That
sects
is
and
very-
memo
yeah, that's
keepers
very
all
true.
have their own agendas. Evernight is very aware of the plot that the Garden of Recollection is currently scheming, and she hasn't held back in dealing with these memo keepers to clear the way for the Trailblaze. Naturally, she became someone they wish to avoid.
Oh.
All right, I'll leave it to everyone to find out more of Evernight's story in the game. Next, let's see what Evernight does in combat.
Yes, sir.
Evernight's forte is working in sync with memo sprites. Her memo sprite is called Evie, and it shows up as a little jellyfish next to her when she enters battle. Evernight can increase the crit damage of
Wait,
all
that's so
memo sprites
cute.
on the team. The more Remembrance characters on the team, the bigger the increase.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Fascinating.
Remembrance
When she summons the
fuck.
jellyfish during combat, Evernight gains Memoria. Accumulating Memoria will
I'm
gradually
pulling
increase
for
the
her.
damage
She
dealt
does
by the
not work
jellyfish.
in literally anyone
After
I
reaching a
have, I just
certain number of
want her.
Memoria
She's pretty. I
stats,
don't
the jellyfish
care.
will immediately take action and deal damage to all enemies.
Her combat style is completely different from March's previous styles. It's much more intimidating.
It seems that if you want Evernight to perform better in battle, you need to accumulate a lot of Memoria and trigger the jellyfish to self-destruct as much as possible to deal more damage.
Exactly! When Evernight or the jellyfish's HP drops, Evernight will gain a certain amount of Memoria, and both herself and the jellyfish will gain buffs. Here comes the key point. When she uses her ultimate, Evernight deals damage to all enemies, and she and the jellyfish will enter a special enhanced state called Darkest Riddle. In that special enhanced state, the damage dealt by Evernight and the jellyfish is increased. After Evernight uses her enhanced skill, she'll also gain extra Memoria.
Even the jellyfish changed to a red and black color. Evernight in this state seems much more dangerous.
Why is Evernight always holding an umbrella?
This umbrella is her little assistant. When she's facing enemies, it becomes her weapon, dragging the enemies into the Evernight.
Wait, that's so cool.
After using her technique, at the start of the next battle, Evernight increases all ally memo sprites' crit damage and gains some points of Memoria.
Damn, nice.
All right. Now let's take a look at our other companion who
Okay,
gained a
cool.
new form. Don Hung for Mansortera.
Yes, more Dan Hung.
So, what happened to Mr. Dan Hong? How did he gain a new form?
Physical
On his journey to find the
preservation.
Trailblazer, Dan Hung encountered obstacles in the shape of both Evernight and Terravox, demigod of Earth. After obtaining the power from Bipeder Lunay's Azure Dragon, Dan Hung took another step forward on the path of permanence to protect his friends and save Amphorius.
Dan Hung
He
saving
unlocked the
permanence one
powers of
step at a time.
Permansorteri, powers that only belong to him.
The golden dragon soars above the lands for one reason: to protect all.
It seems as though Dan Hung's powers this time are related to the earth and mountains, unlike his water dragon form from before. Overall, he also seems a lot more composed.
This trailblazing expedition through Amphorius has strengthened my true inner desire. I want to do all I can to protect my companions. Permansorteri's powers come from this desire.
Having taken the Earth Core Flame, Dan Hung also becomes even more closely tied to this world.
So, is this why Mr. Dan Hung is now taller?
Amphorius's earth creatures usually have powerful builds, like mountain dwellers and dromuses.
They
I
did make
suppose
it
that growing
model
taller is a side effect of accepting the Earth Core flame.
He got
Oh.
that mid-age growth spurt.
Only
all
by
because of that
comprehending and
damn
aligning with
core
the way of the
flame.
world can one's path lead to everlasting existence. For the person Dan Hung is right now, aligning with the way of the world means to share the same fate
I
as
wonder, 'cause
Amphorius.
I imagine we're gonna get
In the
more
future, Dan Hung will continue to explore
XPs.
the
Are
way
they
of the
gonna keep
permanence
giving him,
and look
like,
for more
the,
possibilities within the
medium
permanence.
male model, or are they gonna give him like the tall male
After
model from
gaining
now
these new
on?
powers,
And they're
I
gonna,
can
like,
provide my
try to
team with
justify it
comprehensive
somehow.
protection during battle. When using my skill, I will designate one ally character as my
Look at
bondmate
that
and summon
team.
Soul Dragon for them.
Fuck yeah,
At the same
Naxa
time,
Premium.
I will provide a stackable shield to all allies.
Oh? You can give your teammate an extra summon?
When Soul Dragon takes action, it dispels one debuff from all allies and provides a shield.
You've kept your word and carried out your
Gee, Yuan
conviction to
gotta go
protect
crazy.
everyone. You sure bring a sense of security.
Jing Yuan with that
When I use my
double-
ultimate,
double
I will
summons.
deal damage to all enemies and provide a shield to all allies. At this time, Soul Dragon will be enhanced. When it takes action, it will launch a follow-up attack on all enemies.
By using follow-up attacks, Soul Dragon can also build up more shields for the entire team, adding another layer of protection. Take another look at the screen. When Finan is the bondmate and activates his territory, the Soul Dragon can follow him into the effect to safeguard him.
Yes,
When I use my technique,
nice.
I will daze the enemies within a certain radius and make the character who triggers combat my bondmate. At the start of the next battle, I will use my skill once on this character without consuming any skill points.
Yes,
The ability to grant a
nice
summon to a
one.
teammate will make for a lot of fun combinations.
You'll have to uncover more of these lineup combos in the game then.
Our bonds of companionship stand more sturdy than the toughest rocks. You can now trust Dan Hung to watch your back in a fight even more.
Now, let's take a look at version 3.6's
Banner
banners.
time.
In version 3.6's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Evernight. Limited 5-star light cone to Evernight stars will also have a boosted
Alright.
drop rate. In
Oh,
the first
did they-
half, the limited 5-star character, the
swapped the
Herda,
icons.
is
Oops.
returning. And at the same time, the
They
limited
swapped the
5-star light
icons
cone
for
into the Unreachable
third time
Veil
every
will
night.
become
Also,
available
third
once
every
again.
run? Hell
In
yeah.
version 3.6's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Dan Hung Permansorteri. The limited 5-star light cone, The Worlds Apart, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star
Anaxa
character
rerun?
Anaxa is returning.
Ooh.
While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Life Should Be Cast Aflames,
Damn.
will become available
Some
once again.
banger-ass banners.
Thank
Hell
you for the
yeah.
introductions, Mr. Albert.
No problem. And I've got even more news. Version 3.6 will also have a new animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version
Oh,
3.6.
shit.
Make sure you don't miss it.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
an animated short about Dan Hung? Then we'll
Oh,
have to
about
pay
Dan
close
Hung.
attention. The art style also looks quite unique this time.
The lines and colors are clearly defined, with a very strong 2D feel. It's almost like a mural, and it's definitely very different from the usual animated shorts.
In addition, a Myriad Celestia short about March 7th is also coming soon, so stay tuned!
Well, the animated short isn't the only thing with a unique style. We saw many unique things about March and Dan Heng today, too.
Mm-hmm. Since setting out in the Star Rail, March 7th and Dan Heng have been the Trailblazers' closest companions. They've experienced so much together, and they've all quietly gone through various changes throughout the journey. Before the start of this program, Dan Heng asked me if he could take this opportunity to say a few heartfelt words to the Trailblazer. Mr. Dan Heng?
Thank you, Mr. Albert. Now then.
Wait,
You once asked what trailblazing meant to me. It has taken on thousands of wills and thousands of forms. To trailblaze is to be with those who save themselves. It is to be with all living things. And to be with you. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, even in the face of tempestuous seas, in the name of trailblazing, I will guard your way forward. Calamity undone, lands beneath me. What remains is permanence.
He's free! Free Dan Heng! Oh my god! Oh my god, free Dan Heng! Free Dan Heng! Code right there! Free Dan Heng! Oh my god, wait. We get him for free! October 15th until the end of version 4.0.
Back, dear viewer.
Damn! Free Dan Heng! Free Dan Heng!
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next, it's time for the version event.
Look at the little
On a warm and
children.
sunny day, Professor Naxa announced that he would be going into seclusion for a
fucking
while
course
to
Naxa's
concentrate on his
involved.
academic research. Before he left, he gave the Trailblazer a special Dromus egg to look after.
Are we fucking
Professor
babysitting
Anaxa must
for him?
trust the Trailblazer very much.
Oh my god.
He likely thinks the Trailblazer had a lot of fun with Dromuses, so they're well suited for each other.
Well,
So
they
cute.
both like to eat dirt.
Hi.
Well, it just so happened that the egg hatched while under the Trailblazer's care.
Yeah, and when I first saw the Trailblazer, he couldn't help but yell out, Mama!
Oh my god. Look at it. It's so cute.
A baby Dromus that's just been born is like the morning sun. Start out with a
Okay,
good
Naxa,
foundation,
I truly understand
full of
you. This
endless
thing is so
possibilities.
cute.
So, as his designated parent, the
Oh,
Trailblazer
yo,
must
where's
take
the
on the
Dromus plushie?
responsibility
Drop it right now,
of
drop it right
raising
now.
little
I
Dromus
buy.
into
Where's the
adulthood.
Dromus plushie?
One clump of red soul at a time.
But Trailblazer has some experience in parenting. The saga of Primavera Blade is proof of that.
So, what needs to be done exactly?
It is said that Giorios gave all the Dromuses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perspective spiricuity, and connective charasplendor.
What the fuck does
These
that
traits
mean?
are important indicators that show how well a Dromus is growing. The Trailblazer can schedule daily activities for the Dromus while it's under their care. Aside from studying, you can also take your child out to relax, feed them snacks, play with them, give them a nice hot bath.
Aw.
And based on the
Sounds like a
Trailblazer's
fucking
educational
Tamagotchi
methods,
Dromus.
the Dromus baby will gain different stats and traits.
This child is just too cute. Those big and shiny golden eyes are just like the Trailblazers.
Like it's their own flesh and, like a child they raise themselves.
God.
Every once in a while, there will be a test to assess overall progress.
Of course, if your child isn't getting the grades you want, don't worry. The Trailblazer can also directly help their child pass the test.
This educational philosophy seems a bit too lenient.
In addition to all of this, the baby Dromus will experience different stories as it grows up and will trigger some special events.
Wow, you can even change its outfit.
Some Chrysos AF friends will also participate in helping the Trailblazer raise the baby Dromus.
With the help and support of so many companions, I believe that the baby Dromus will grow up happy and strong and become the Dromus of its dreams.
During the event, Trailblazers can also obtain rewards such as an avatar. I hope all the Trailblazers enjoy this wonderful Emporium family time.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Let us now turn to the other version events.
All right. In version 3.6, the event Colorful Mayhem will come online. First, the Seal Slammers event will return in a new multiplayer mode called Double Seals. This time, the Trailblazer can deploy a total of 6 baby seals. 3 of them will be deployed as the main combatants, while the other 3 can be paired with a main team member to help in battle.
So, in addition to considering which seals should be the main combatants, selecting the right supporting seals will also be key to securing a victory.
Aside from Seal Slammers, Origami Bird Clash will also welcome a Best of the Flock mode during this event. A total of 30 contestants will participate in a single competition. The 30 contestants will be ranked, and the contestants who score below a target level will be eliminated at the end of each round.
An Origami Bird Remake Battle Royale Edition sounds thrilling and exciting.
Yes! With the Trailblazers' 2 favorite Clash and Slam events coming back together, there should be plenty of clashing and slamming all at once this time.
Well, I heard that this event was also made for Don Hung Seal Master.
Unnecessary.
Version 3.6 also brings another combat event for Trailblazers.
Oh my god,
One day,
Elation?
Kate, a member of the Penacony
Elation
Bloodhound
Legend?
family,
Oh my
picked
God.
up a dream bubble called Try Not to Laugh Challenge, and she invited the knowledgeable and experienced Trailblazer to participate in this mysterious challenge. In the challenge, some characters will turn into comedians. When the surprise box on the action bar takes action, the comedians can open up a surprise gift from within and provide combat assistance to the team.
During combat, the Trailblazer needs to charge up the surprise box as much as possible and use it to vanquish multiple waves of opponents.
Could such a delightful event be the work of Director Sparkle?
If the masked fools are involved, then Sampo might show up too, right?
As the battle progresses, the Trailblazer will be able to unlock more comedians, and they can use different methods to charge the surprise box and activate different combat effects. Time for a true display of your comedic talents. In addition, for Trailblazers looking to challenge themselves and test their limits, we've added a new high difficulty trial in version 3.6 that will be updated periodically, named Anomaly Arbitration. Anomaly Arbitration will be updated once every version, and Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
This is like
Extremely challenging. Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Owlbert?
Anomaly Arbitration consists of 3 trial stages and 1 final stage. Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial stages. After completing the trial stages, Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more difficult final stage.
Did that fucking say level 120?
It does seem very intimidating.
Oh my god.
Once they clear
what
the final stage, Trailblazers can obtain the brand new Interference key item. When using variable dice to reassign subsidiary stats of a 5-star relic, the interference key can be added to block one subsidiary stat, preventing that stat from being enhanced during this reroll.
That is very useful.
Shit, that's gonna be
Now
so
there's a higher
nice.
chance of enhancing key substats.
Yep.
Thank God.
In addition to this, Trailblazers can obtain limited time avatar frames and medals based on their score when clearing the stage. Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.6. Trailblazers can exchange tokens in the store for rewards, which include the Pet Complainer.
It really is Complainer.
It's so cute.
So cute. I like to challenge myself, so I'll definitely try this event out.
Tokens are
Oh, I want
mainly
that
obtained
fucking
through
pet
clearing
so bad.
anomaly arbitration stages.
I want
At
the
the
kite
same
berry
time,
so
you can
bad.
also use jade feathers to exchange for a certain amount of the new token in each period's priceless jewel store.
Nice.
The store's offerings will continue to expand in the future. Trailblazers will also receive a little surprise gift from Pom Pom on version 3.6.
Oh, we already get like
When
a head start
Trailblazers
on
log
it?
into the game, they will obtain an interference key for free and a certain amount of the new token.
Thank you,
We'll
conductor.
have to thank
Nice.
Pom Pom then.
All right, time for a short break. There's still more version news to share with
Alright,
you
more
when we
versions,
come back.
last code. There's the last code. Get it while it's still hot.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome back. Let us continue with
and
more
the gift
version
of Odyssey,
content.
as always.
First, our old friend
Overnight
Gift of
art.
Odyssey will arrive on schedule in version 3.6.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return.
Thank
Complete the
God.
challenges to get double
I need
rewards.
both because they got new relics now.
In version
Yep, new
3.6,
relics.
Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Hidden Salvation is also set to come
That looks
online.
like Trailblazers
Successfully beat it to obtain 2 relic sets.
That looks like Trailblazers
World
clothes.
Remaking Deliverer and
is.
Self-Enshrouded Recluse.
Version
That is
3.6
definitely
also brings
Trailblazers.
some system
Who is
optimizations for everyone.
Enshrouded
First,
Recluse. What is that?
The main story replay function previously mentioned will officially come online. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and
we can
companion
replay
missions.
the
At the
quest?
same time, they can freely choose if they wish to view specific cutscenes and cinematics.
Oh, thank God.
Now catch it up and keep it up with the story.
I
will
am
be
watching
easier
every
than ever.
single Sunday
And
animatic,
we
like
can
it's a
rewatch the most
goddamn
exciting
movie.
clips and
You better
animations from the
bet
story.
any cutscene
Ah,
fucking story in
yes,
it,
of
I will
course.
be there.
To help Trailblazers quickly understand the important events of the current version, version 3.6 will also introduce the Journey Highlights function.
Ooh, wait, that's so
On the Journey
nice.
Highlights tab, Trailblazers can quickly view important ongoing and upcoming events. They can also get info
Ooh,
about the
wait,
rewards
that's
for the
actually so
corresponding
nice.
events.
It's certainly more intuitive now, and the goals are clearer.
Next up, we'll introduce some
Oh.
collaboration news.
Oh,
Honkai Star Rail and 8-Bit Do are releasing an Evernight themed controller. Purchase a controller and get additional merch
Wait,
and in-game virtual
I want that
rewards.
controller. What the fuck?
Pre-orders
Wait,
are
that's
now
so
open.
pretty.
Hurry up and grab one.
Yes!
Yay!
Well, today's
Damn.
special program has now come to an end. We'll see you all next
Wait,
time.
that's it?
Bye-bye.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Trailblazers.
Until
That's
next
it?
time.
Wait,
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bubble tea time.
Bubble tea time? Oh, hold on. What is
An all-new, large-scale permanent game mode is coming soon.
Oh?
Revolutionize the battlefield with boundless strategy.
What is
Form
this?
a 10-person team. Choose your own
What is this?
extraordinary lineup.
Huh?
Explore character combos. Activate powerful bombs.
Wait, what? What the?
Try out gameplay exclusive character abilities.
Wait, what? Huh? What is this?
Currency Wars. Ready for launch in
Whoa.
version 3.7.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What? What? New game mode in 3.7? Wait, what is this? Ooh, wait, what is that? What do you mean new animation? Oh, damn. Wait, that's actually so fucking awesome. Holy shit. Okay, 3.6 looks really fucking good. Holy shit. It feels like it's been like ages since I played the 3.5 quest because it was actually so, I think it was short. I think the quest was actually low-key really short. So I really do miss it. I'm so glad. I'm so excited for the next part of the story. Damn, free Dan Hung and new in-game modes is insane. And Sunday's back. That's the most important thing. Sunday's back. It wouldn't be the same without Sunday. It's really nice.